Like, I am so excited for this. And I just think, honestly, she's just a great human too. She has a lot of pressure and a lot of eyes on her shoulders, and she handles it so gracefully, and she's just a great human. So
Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlyn Clark has been bulking up.
They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlyn was just to expand her bag. So no matter what defense is thrown at her, she has something for it.
Ever wondered what it truly takes to transform not only your game, but your entire approach to competition? Caitlyn Clark isn't just stepping into the gym this offseason. She's reinventing herself from the ground up. In a world where every rep and every drop of sweat speaks volumes about commitment, she's turned a simple workout into an all-out war against mediocrity. This isn't your run-of-the-mill training session. It's the birth of a new era, a metamorphosis that promises to shake the very foundations of the league. In the early hours of the morning, while most are still lost in sleep, Caitlyn is already locked in battle with her own limits.
Just dropped her daily off-season workout, and it's absolute.
This is why the WNBA was in big trouble.
Gone are the days when she was content with a smooth jump shot or a fleeting burst of speed. Now every clang of metal, every gritted tooth, and every explosive movement in the gym is a declaration. This season, nothing will stand in her way. It's as if she's rewriting the rules of the game, turning every routine drill into a statement of power and precision. There's a raw intensity in the air.
So Caitlyn Clark in college was not the strongest player in the world. Like, she was somebody that wasn't weak by any means, but we saw when it came to the WNBA that she wasn't able to really assert herself physically. And in fairness, her first game matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against
a magnetic pull that draws you in as you witness a transformation that's as much mental as it is physical. Step inside the sanctum of her training ground, and you'll find a place that feels more like a high-tech laboratory than a gym. Here, Caitlyn has sculpted an environment dedicated solely to pushing past every conceivable barrier. Heavy weights are loaded with the promise of newfound strength, and every drop of sweat is measured against.
Like early in the footage, there's some ball handling and quick passing away, but there's a lot of this, and it's tight dribbling. It's dribbling low to the floor and, under control. And what is that about to me? That is about making sure she can navigate the tight spaces, making sure that she secures the ball a little bit more. Obviously, she led the league in
the clock of relentless progress. Her workouts have evolved into a series of explosive circuits, each designed to ignite muscle memory and forge a body that's as agile as it is formidable. The familiar buzz of fluorescent lights and the rhythmic beat of pounding sneakers on the floor blend into a symphony of effort, a daily ritual where grit and determination are the only currencies. Yet, what truly sets this transformation apart isn't just the physical overhaul. It's the mental revolution that underpins every move. Caitlyn isn't merely building muscle, she's constructing a mindset built on unwavering focus and unbreakable discipline. In the quiet moments between sets, while the world outside still sleeps, she studies every angle of her previous performances. Hours are spent poring over game tapes, dissecting every play, and fine-tuning her instincts. It's a cerebral game, as much as it is physical, a constant internal dialogue that pushes her to question limits and redefine what's possible. Every drop of effort is a conversation with herself, a reminder that the journey to greatness is paved with sacrifice, self-belief, and the refusal to accept anything less than excellence. But while Caitlyn is immersed in this crucible of relentless self-improvement, a striking contrast emerges off the court. Angel Reese, her most talked-about rival, has embraced an entirely different approach this offseason. Reese's world is painted in bright hues of leisure and effortless charm, a series of carefree Instagram moments and laid-back social media updates that capture the lighter side of athletic life. With every snapshot and every playful video, she exudes an air of untroubled confidence, a stark counterpoint to the ferocious discipline that defines Caitlyn's daily grind. Yet, beneath this surface of serene nonchalance, the rivalry simmers, promising fireworks when the two forces inevitably collide on the court. It's a classic tale of two philosophies, one that thrives on the joy of the game, and one that transforms every moment into a battle for supremacy. As the season looms on the horizon, the impact of Caitlyn's metamorphosis becomes impossible to ignore. The changes are visible in every facet of her performance. Her first step is a blur of explosive power. Her release is crisp and nearly impervious to even the tightest defense, and her newfound physicality leaves opponents struggling to keep pace. Each game becomes a stage where her relentless upgrades shine through. An awe-inspiring drive to the basket, a mid-air twist that defies gravity, and a defensive stance that sends shockwaves through even the most seasoned competitors. It's not just a change in technique, it's a complete overhaul of her entire approach to the game, a reimagining that transforms raw potential into a finely tuned weapon. And as every jaw drops and every critic is silenced by her performance, one thing becomes clear. This is more than just evolution, it's a revolution in motion. Every explosive move and every meticulously honed skill is a testament to the countless hours spent in that unforgiving gym. A place where time seems to both slow down and speed up with every heartbeat. It's here that the physical boundaries of what was once thought possible are shattered, replaced by a new standard of excellence that few can rival. In moments that border on the cinematic, she seems to defy the very laws of physics, dunking with an authority that leaves defenders reeling and sinking three-pointers from distances that once seemed unthinkable. The transformation isn't subtle. It's a blazing announcement that the previous season's limitations have been left far behind. With every move, she's not just playing the game, she's redefining it, inviting both awe and a sense of impending reckoning among those who once underestimated her. The anticipation for the upcoming season is almost palpable. The air crackles with excitement as analysts, fans, and rivals alike begin to wonder just how far this radical transformation will push the limits of the sport. Every training session, every tweak in her technique, and every challenge overcome in the quiet hours of the night builds towards a crescendo of competitive brilliance. The league itself is on the brink of a seismic shift as Caitlyn's renewed vigor and unstoppable drive herald a new era. One where every play is charged with the promise of greatness and every game is a battle for legacy. It's a season that promises not just a contest of skill, but an all-out war for supremacy, where past records will be shattered and new legends will be born. This isn't just about the physicality of the sport. It's about the indomitable spirit that refuses to be confined by expectations. Caitlyn's journey is one of resilience and reinvention, a narrative where every setback has fueled a comeback that is more dramatic than the last. In her eyes burns the fire of someone who has embraced struggle as a stepping stone to success, someone who understands that every moment of pain is a prelude to triumph. It's a relentless pursuit of perfection, driven by an inner voice that echoes louder than any external doubt. And as she steps onto the court, every stride and every pivot is a reminder that she is not simply playing to win. She's playing to redefine the very essence of competition. There's an almost palpable electricity in the way she moves now, a combination of refined technique and raw power that leaves spectators on the edge of their seats. The gym has become her arena, where each weight lifted and every explosive drill is a building block for the epic saga unfolding on the hardwood. And while critics might try to diminish the magnitude of her transformation with dismissive chatter, the results speak for themselves. Every meticulously executed move, every calculated play, is a silent rebuke to those who doubted her. The new season isn't just another chapter, it's a rebirth. A bold statement that the struggles of the past have been traded for a future defined by strength, strategy, and an unyielding will to dominate. As game day approaches, the anticipation among fans grows to a fever pitch. Social media buzzes with excitement, sports channels analyze every scrap of footage from her relentless training sessions, and even the most skeptical pundits can't help but acknowledge the seismic shift underway. This season promises more than just intense competition. It promises moments that will be etched into the annals of the sport. Moments where Caitlyn's every move serves as a masterclass in athletic transformation. And while the drama of on-court rivalries has always been a part of the narrative, this time it's elevated to a whole new level. Every encounter is charged with the memory of past clashes and the expectation of an explosive showdown that will leave no doubt as to who now holds the reins of power. In the end, Caitlyn Clark's off-season evolution is not simply a personal victory. It's a declaration to the entire league that the future of the game belongs to those who are willing to push past every limitation. Her journey is a vivid illustration of what happens when passion meets purpose, when the drive to excel overrides every obstacle. With a blend of heart, discipline, and a fearless desire to innovate, she's setting a standard that others can only aspire to reach. The transformation is as much about reclaiming her identity as it is about forging a path to unprecedented success. And with every game, every triumphant play, she reaffirms that when you commit to the grind with every fiber of your being, nothing can stand in your way. So, as the new season draws near, brace yourself for an onslaught of breathtaking athleticism, strategic brilliance, and moments of pure, unadulterated determination. This isn't merely a return to the court, it's a full-scale uprising, a battle cry for anyone who's ever dared to dream bigger. Every dribble, every pass, every thunderous dunk is a piece of a larger story, one that's still being written in the sweat and spirit of an athlete who refuses to be anything less than extraordinary. Caitlyn Clark isn't just preparing for a season. She's orchestrating a revolution, a shift so profound that it promises to leave an indelible mark on the history of the game. And as you watch, remember that greatness isn't achieved by following the crowd or succumbing to complacency. It's born in the quiet hours of relentless training, in the battles fought behind closed doors, and in the fierce determination to rise above every challenge. Caitlyn's story is one of defiance, a refusal to let the past dictate the future. It's a journey fueled by ambition, sustained by hard work, and crowned by a spirit that will not be broken. With every moment on the court, she invites us all to believe that if you push hard enough, if you dare to dream without limits, you too can rewrite your destiny. In this season of transformation, where every second counts and every challenge is an opportunity to excel, Caitlyn Clark stands as a beacon of what true dedication can achieve. Her evolution is not just a personal triumph. It's a promise to the league, the fans, and to herself that the pursuit of excellence is an unending journey. As the lights shine bright on game day and the roar of the crowd crescendos into a symphony of anticipation, one thing is abundantly clear. The era of transformation is here, and it carries the unmistakable imprint of a warrior reborn. Get ready to witness history in the making. The sweat, the struggle, the sheer determination all converge into a season that promises to be as unpredictable as it is electrifying. Caitlyn Clark isn't merely competing, she's challenging the very notion of what it means to be a champion. In every muscle, in every calculated move, in every burst of raw energy on the court, she's proving that true greatness is forged in the relentless pursuit of improvement. And as the season unfolds, the league will soon realize that this isn't just another chapter. It's the dawn of a new legacy. This is more than a story of athletic reinvention. It's a call to arms for anyone who's ever felt limited by the boundaries of expectation. It's a reminder that with enough grit, enough heart, and an unyielding commitment to the grind, the impossible becomes inevitable. Caitlyn's journey transcends the realm of sports. It resonates as a universal truth about the power of transformation. Every training session, every battle on the court is a step toward a future where barriers are shattered and records are rewritten. And as you watch her evolve with every game, you can't help but be swept up in the exhilarating promise of what's to come. So as we stand on the precipice of this breathtaking season, ask yourself, Are you ready to witness a revolution in action? Because when the final buzzer sounds and the echoes of the crowd fade into history, one undeniable fact will remain. Caitlyn Clark has set a new standard for what it means to be relentless, and the game will never be the same again. Embrace the journey, feel the intensity, and get ready for a season where every moment is a testament to the power of dedication, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of a true champion. And as the world watches, one thing is certain: the court is about to transform into a battlefield of epic proportions, where every dribble, every sprint, every shot is an act of defiance against the ordinary. This is not merely an off-season workout. It's a symphony of sweat, strength, and strategy, orchestrated by an athlete who has learned that the only limits that exist are those we impose on ourselves. Caitlyn Clark is here to shatter them all, and with each game, she challenges everyone to rise to the occasion. Welcome to the era of transformation. Welcome to a season where every play tells a story of perseverance, every moment ignites passion, and every game cements a legacy that will be remembered for generations to come. The journey has begun, the revolution is underway, and the court is calling. The question is, are you ready to be a part of history?